Why is it square? There we go, that's a little better. Why is it square? Okay. Hi. I guess it would help if I had my headphones on. That would probably make a difference. Okay. Oh shit, I can still hear myself. I guess it would help if I had my headphones on. That would probably make a difference. Wait. Oh shit, I can still hear myself. Probably make a difference. Wait. Oh shit, I can still hear myself. Oh. Dumbass. Alright. The echo should be better. I think it's better. Yeah. I'm gonna guess the echo's gone. Oh, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Okay. Everything should be fine. Before I actually start streaming the game, I want to make a quick introduction. Come here, fatty. Oh. This isn't working. Here. Stay right there. Nope. Stay right there. Okay. That was more difficult than it should have been. But this is my big baby Jazz. I saved her life almost 2 years ago. And then a little after that, she saved mine. And now we're kind of just best buds. We don't always get along because she's a cat. But she's pretty chill. And she's the cutest thing ever. And I've started getting her to a point where she'll eat treats right out of my hand. I don't know if she'll do it like this because she's sitting in an abnormal position. But we can try. Here, baby. You don't want it? There you go. She's kind of completely spoiled. All right, get down. But I love her. And she's kind of just allowed to be spoiled because she's cute. Like me. Go figure. I'm not spoiled, though, at all. No, but she's adorable. So, she has that going for her. That is not what I wanted. Sorry, I'm doing one last setup thing. Going to close that. Keep that open. Okay. So, I have the chat room up. I can play Terraria with it up. So, you guys can talk to me if you want. I would appreciate that because otherwise I'm just going to sit here and talk to myself. Because, you know, that's loads of fun. I mean, it's really not bad. I did it earlier, but, you know, it is what it is. There we go. Okay. Hang on. One last thing needs resized. Boop. Sorry. I only have one monitor to work with, so I'm kind of limited in how I order my windows and size them. So, we'll see what happens, I guess. And if you see me looking over there, that's where my TV's at. Over there. And the Olympics is on, so it's muted, but I'm watching it. Yeah. So, I'm going to run around in Terraria and just kind of see what I can do. Or what I feel like doing, I guess. I don't fucking know. It is really weird having no sound at all. Let's see if we can change this. Wait. Settings. Music. We don't need ambient sound. Wow, that's like some techno disco music. Okay, that's fine. That could be off. That can be on. That's fine. No, that's too loud, actually. That's better. I don't mind noise, it helps, but too much noise can be bad. There's nobody talking in my chat room. It makes me sad. Alright, I am not used to those sounds. I don't mind the music, but these sounds are kind of weird. That's fine. What do I want to do? I'm gonna go tear down that tower. Don't mind me being sick. I'm still dealing with a sinus infection. You know, from this morning. Not like it went away that fast. Alright. Let's try it with just music is a lot better. Hey, check that out. There's a star. I have cat hair on my face now. So the only problem with having a cat, for me anyway, is... Well, okay, not the only problem. The worst problem is that after I rescued her, I found out I'm allergic to her. And because of how sick I am right now, my immune system is kind of awful. And so the allergy's a lot worse. And I didn't think, when I picked her up, that having a sinus infection would, you know, make my immune system a little bit weaker because it's trying to fight way too much. Oh well, I deal with it. That's what the Benadryl's for. Well, fuck you too. And this is boring. I also can't see what I'm doing because it's nighttime. Magic mirror in my hand. Okay. I was working on a path earlier, wasn't I? Yes, I was. It was over here. It was possibly this one. Alright. I'll do that then. Need to... Hang on, I'm missing a plug. Actually, I'm not missing one, I just need to rearrange some. Should help a bit. So, I definitely think that my video looks a lot better during the daytime. Because I guess natural light is better. I don't know. Actually. That kind of is really bright. That's better. I don't understand this game. Aw! Hi, sweetie. Did you move this weekend? This game is awesome, by the way. It's like Minecraft, but more obscure. It's basically like a 2D Minecraft. That's about the extent of it. You can mine stuff, and you can build stuff, and you can fight monsters, and it's basically like a 2D Minecraft. It's fun, I guess. I mean, I enjoy it. I prefer it over Minecraft. I think probably just because it's flatter. Zombie! Zombie needs to die. No, but I enjoy it. I have lots of fun with it. I've put almost 300 hours into it, so it tends to be enjoyable for me. Most of the time. I mean, sometimes I just don't feel like playing it at all. But I think that happens with everybody with all games. That there are times you just don't feel like playing. Another star. Another star. Bloop, bloop. I don't remember where my path is at, so... Oh, okay, 2 more. Terraria is fun. I need more people to actually talk to me, though. Oh, it's this one. I remember that from earlier. Pew. 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 Goodbye, torches. No, I didn't. You didn't what? Oh, no! Well, you should have come and hung out with me today. Except my apartment's a mess, so you actually couldn't because I had other people offer to come hang out with me and my apartment's a mess, so that's not possible. I'm sorry that things didn't work out, though. When can you retake your test? Chat delays make me sad. So, I rather enjoy finding these underground houses and things, because they're a great place for loot. I mean, not always. Sometimes you get stuff that you already have, but I kind of just like grabbing everything anyway. Because you never know when it might come in handy. Next Friday. Well, that's not too far away. I guess that's better than when you're like 16 and have to wait 6 months. At least, I don't know. It's been a little bit since I've been 16, so I don't know what the rules are now. Parallel parking is awful. I am greatly blessed to be naturally skilled at it, but I don't even understand how I'm good at it, because it's just that awful. Parallel parking sucks, and it shouldn't exist. But maybe soon it won't, because we're going to have those cars that park themselves. Which would be cool. I mean, actually it wouldn't, because they would probably fail. And then people would get in accidents more. I don't like this skeleton. This music, oddly enough, is making me sleepy. Or it could just be the fact that, I'm tired because I'm sick. Basically always tired, though, because, I'm always sick. It's ironic, my life. Not really. It just kind of sucks sometimes. It's a lot of water. Bats. Where'd my tunnel go? I just realized that I kind of completely stopped paying attention to what I was doing. Oh, there it is. I don't feel like picking up gold right now. Yeah, this is like super weird techno music. Feel like they probably should have something a little more modern. Not that they would, because it's probably all royalty-free shit. I mean, it is Terraria after all. I don't know, I mean, I guess they could have their own audio producers, or whatever. Maybe. I don't know how this stuff works. I just play the games, I don't make them. Although I did have offers to go to school for video game design. It's not something I actually want to do as a career, though. As artistic as I am, an art career wouldn't work for me because then, to a point, it kind of feels like I have to do it. And for me, art isn't the same if I feel like I have to do it, because then it's not just something I do for fun. So, unfortunately, I could not use my art skills to, you know, live off of. But I decided that a long time ago. Like, back in high school. Because I thought about going to school for art. I actually thought about going to Temple for art, because they have a really great art school. But in the end, I decided not to. And I'm happy with that decision. I think it was a good one. It's gonna be a while till I have the career I want, but when my health rules my life, that's kind of just what happens. Someday. Someday my body won't hate me every time I do anything. Like, it hates me just for sitting in this chair right now. But that's, you know, because of the holes in my abdominal wall. I mean, they're probably not still holes anymore. It's been 2 months. But they are definitely scar tissue. And scar tissue hurts. Feels bad, man. I'm not sure what feels bad, but I agree because all of the things I've been talking about feel bad. Because the stupid delay with Twitch makes it really hard. Because I could, like, be, well, the way my mind works, I could be, like, 50 subjects ahead before anybody has a chance to actually respond to what I'm saying. Because, you know, I switch thoughts mid-sentence. I'm getting very warm. Unfortunately, those doors right there, they look great when they're closed, but that's where the air conditioner's at. Out there, not in the doors. So hopefully the fan doesn't distort the noise too much, because it's right there. And I kind of need it, because it's getting warm in here. My apartment gets disgustingly humid very easily. Ooh, topaz. It's an unfortunate side effect of living on the second floor in a corner apartment. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's a great apartment. It's far from perfect, but it works for me. And that's what matters. Commercials are stupid. I feel like I should be talking more, but I kind of also just don't really have much to say to myself, because this is the third time I've had a stream running today, and I'm not used to talking this much. I mean, I talk to myself all the time, but that's more in my head. Okay, it's not all in my head. I talk out loud to myself all the time. Someday maybe I will have a... Whoa, shit. Sometimes nightmares join you out of the darkness. Sometimes your nightmares are zombies. Or they are for some people, I guess. I don't know. Light, please. Ew, there's... I believe that's amethyst. Oop, here. Oh, sapphire. It's kind of what I like. One of the things I like about mining is that you can do... Or not do, you can find so many really cool things. Feels Bad Man would be a meme that I either am forgetting or don't know about. Because I don't recognize it. But given the fact that I am dealing with being sick and, you know, drugged because of it, because cold meds have made me semi-functional today, it's probably more likely that I'm just forgetting. I almost forgot what I was talking about mid-sentence. Oh, my face is all itchy. Damn cat. She's cute. The only problem is that, you know, I'm allergic to her. She also needs her nails cut, but I haven't had the energy to do it. The positive to that is because of the allergy being a lot worse, there is not so much close contact, so she doesn't accidentally scratch me very often anymore. Oh, I can't wait to be healthier again. I think I just decided that I'm going to go to hell. I don't mean when I die. I mean in like 2 minutes in the game. After I kill the slime. Alright, not killing the slime. Go back up here. Whoops. Empty my chests out. Or, not my chests. Empty my bag stuff out into my chests. It's empty enough. Now, which path are we going to take? Let me do that one. Just under the tree. Doop, doop. Oh my gosh. This game would be so much fun with Mario sounds. Except now I'm just going to make random noises. Yeah, no. That would get annoying really fast. Actual sounds would be cool. Giant mushroom. Now we're going down again. It takes a really, really, really long time. Ooh, that was close. To set up all of this. I need another torch here. Whoa, fucker. Stop it! You're gonna fucking kill me. Where'd you go? Heal. I'm gonna die. I hate those things. Why did you cringe? What happened that made you cringe? You have to understand there's a several minute delay between, you know, you typing something and me seeing it and then actually responding to it. Because I'm playing a video game and trying to look at a chat window at the same. Actually, it's kind of really nice that there's only one person talking to me because there's less to keep up with. Oh, right. I forgot how weird this one is, this path. For some reason, I didn't finish this tunnel system. I don't know why. I know that this one goes around. You can't dig through lava. Like, you can go in water, but you can't go in lava or you kind of burn and die. Which makes sense. So, I tend to dig around the lava a lot, because the alternative, you cringe at the sound effects. Which sound effects did you cringe at? Oh, the ones that I did. Yeah, no, that's understandable. They were pretty awful. I apologize for that. Like I said, I blame cold meds and being sick. We are getting closer to hell. Did I not finish this path? I never finished this path. Okay, we're gonna go back up to the minecart. Minecart. Where are you? There it is. Or, minecart track. That's... There we go. Oh, shit. Now, where am I going? All the way over. I can do that. Hopefully without dying. Oh, you got a glimpse at hell. Alright. I gotta figure out where my paths went. I think it's just right here. This is the tunnel into hell. Drum roll, please. Welcome to hell. This is where I die the most. Because there's a lot of things in hell that kill you. And you know, if you accidentally fall in the lava, you die. The test is a success. I'm unfortunately not sure who you are, but I appreciate you saying that. That makes me happy. So I like successful testing. Although this is the third test I've done today. Can't see what I'm doing. You need to go die. Please? Just die. You would make me oh so happy. You can die too. Doo-doo, doo-doo. And I think it just died. I am so damn tired. I think though that once I get to a more consistent streaming schedule and I'm not just doing test streams to check my setups and stuff, like, you know, when I actually know what I'm doing, that this will be a bit easier for me. I like schedules because I like being prepared for things that I have to do, even if I choose to do them. Which I guess doesn't really make sense, because I don't have to do it. I don't know, it's fun though. And I think that's what matters, right? Having fun. I have to go up and around to go to that one. Oh, you are... There you go. Holy shit, I didn't think I was gonna make that. That was kind of awesome. Why am I dying? I'm gonna die. I'm about to die. When I streamed, I never knew what to say. I have no fucking clue what to say right now. Like, I feel like... I feel like I'm just rambling, so... I understand the whole not knowing what to say thing. Because it's kind of awful. I'm just talking to myself. Which I guess is fine. Like, I do it all the time, but... talking to yourself, I guess, could get old. But then I guess there's also the benefit of eventually, hopefully, maybe growing an audience. Because then there will be more people to talk to me. Right. I know I have a chest somewhere for obsidian stuff, but I don't know where it's at. And obviously I don't really feel like looking for it. So I'm not gonna. And then I'd mute my mic because I was afraid to say something insane. Don't be afraid of saying insane stuff. I say the most obnoxious stuff all the fucking time, and it's fine. If you say something that's totally embarrassing, then you just act like it was intentional, and then everything's good again. I don't know. It's weird because I'm not really a huge fan of watching people stream games. I've never really gotten into that. But so far, I'm enjoying this. Hello, Shays Gaming. Welcome to my 6th stream. That's what I'm going to call it tonight. My 6th stream. I see you over there teasing me. I don't know if you want me to say your real name or not, but I feel weird saying forever yearning because you're not yearning anymore. I mean, I guess you might be a little bit, but not like you were. Anyway, I guess you'll tell me in like 5 minutes when it catches up, and you can hear what I'm saying. And then I get your response. Because Twitch has the dumb sometimes. This music is really lame, though. I understand now why I normally keep the game music turned off. But I can't just sit here in silence, either, and I can't just sit here talking to myself. Like, that doesn't count. That's still silence. I need to have the background noise. And I don't think... A is fine. Alright, I'll call you A. I don't think you guys want to be listening to the Olympics while I play video games. I mean, some people might, but... And I'd be fine with that. But this is, yes, this is in-game music. This is not my choice at all. This is the in-game music. It's very techno, disco, and your own music will get muted. Yeah, it probably, I kind of thought about putting on my own music, but then realized there would be copyright issues. And most, like, royalty-free stuff, does Pandora not have copyright stuff with it? And oh, the other problem with me turning on real music is then I'll start singing along to it, and nobody wants that. I don't know what Twitch will do if they hear you stream Olympics. You know, that's a good point too. They don't give a shit about copyright. Olympics is even making case of gifts. Wow. Well, that's dumb. That might be why I haven't seen a bajillion GIFs of the games. It will mute your save. Oh, well, that makes sense. I guess it can't really mute live ones. You guys need to have different colors for your names so I can see who's talking faster. And then, you know, I don't have to read it. I mean, I'll read what you say, but I meant, like, your name. Because if it's just a color, then I would associate you with the color. Except you can't pick purple, because that's mine. Because I'm purple. Not for real, obviously. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of just running down a tunnel. And, I guess, killing zombies. Zombies. I was killing zombies earlier in another awesome game I was playing. It's called The Typing of the Dead. It is hilariously, obnoxiously offensive. It's a very angry zombie game. It's not child appropriate at all. There's a lot of swearing. The one guy says fuck, like, in every sentence. My hands are all clammy. I have a sinus infection right now. Sorry, I'm reading. I have a sinus infection right now on top of, you know, serious illnesses and recovering from surgery. Wait, who's rude? Don't be rude. This is a nice people-only stream, except for A. You're allowed to be rude, but in your own special way, because you're special. And I love you, because you're awesome. And I'm gonna friggin' miss you when you move away. Just saying. I'm gonna give you shit about that again, because I can. Because apparently that's what friends are for, right? Oh, cool, I'm almost at the edge of my map again. You know what I could have done? I could have gone in the jungle. The jungle is a pretty cool place to explore. I think I'm gonna do that. To the jungle. Goddamn right I am. Yes, you am. Yes, I said that on purpose. I know it was awful. I sent a text earlier that was the worst grammatical. What kind of games will you stream? Whatever the fuck I feel like streaming at the time. I got a bunch of like indie games and horror games during the Steam sale that I've been checking out, and some of them are just hilariously awful. So I definitely want to stream some of those. I was streaming a game called Typing of the Dead earlier. It's an awesome game that one of my friends introduced me to. If you're a strong typist, you would be good at it. And, you know, if you don't mind zombies and swearing. I'm also probably at some point going to stream art stuff, because I like doing the art stuff, and it would be a good excuse to get my Wacom tablet out on a regular basis. You think... Listen, my problem with horror games is they don't scare me. So then I just make jokes at them. But I also can't find decent horror games that I enjoy playing. There is one that would be good to stream. It's kind of creepy and gruesome, though. Like, it's bad. It's very bad. But horror games don't scare me. Which is ironic, because I have really, really bad nightmare issues. But I don't have issues with horror games. I mean, I try not to play, like, really close to when I'm gonna go to bed. But that's about it. But yeah, I haven't decided exactly all the games I'm gonna stream. I have a bajillion of them on Steam, so it'll just be whatever I feel like at the time. And like tonight, there are some games that I'm excited to stream. There's one that I got, was it during the Steam sale? I don't remember if it was during the Steam sale or not, but it kind of reminds me, like the main character kind of reminds me of Trump. So I might do that one later this week. I haven't decided my streaming schedule yet. I'm thinking Tuesdays, Thursdays, and whenever I feel like it on the weekend. But that hasn't been official yet, because today's my first day actually ever streaming anything, and it was accidental because I didn't think I'd get it figured out today, and I just kind of happened to, and decided, fuck it, I'm gonna stream. So, I decided I was going to stream a while ago. I decided today that getting it set up would be a good time to test it, though. But that's why I don't have any, like, screen overlays or anything yet. I'm gonna make those at some point, maybe next weekend. I may or may not stream the creation of that. Still running ideas through my head. Woo? Why are we wooing? But hi, thank you for joining me again. You were here earlier. I can see my chat window now, by the way. So, Wolfie, I can see you and what you say. I like that people are actually watching me play video games. That's kind of cool. It makes me feel special. Because I'm a special snowflake or something stupid like that. I don't fucking know. It's a really weird saying. Because no, not boo. Woo is in yay. I think I said woo. You'll have to forgive me. I'm kind of congested. Because, you know, sinus infection. And this music is awful. Oh my god. Never mind. I don't know why you're never minding. No, but okay, so back to the types of games I'll stream. Terraria is a great game for me to stream when I kind of don't feel like thinking about playing a game. I've put over 300 hours into it, so it's become very mindless at this point, where it's kind of something that I can just play to unwind and relax. And then there's other games that, like, I want to play and they require thought and effort. Unfortunately, due to financial difficulties right now, I won't be streaming WoW, but hopefully someday I'll be able to do that. That would be fun. I mean, I kind of suck at it, but hey, casual gamer. No, my whole purpose of video games is kind of to have fun. And I mean, they've helped me to meet a lot of friends that I have now, like A, who is one of my best buds, and I only met him in real life a little over a year ago. It's actually the weekend, no, like 2 weeks before my birthday last year. You play Warcraft, huh? That's cool. Yes, well, I mean, I don't right now because I can't afford it. But I do sometimes. Horde, of course, for life, because Horde is best. I also play Pokemon Go, but you can't really stream that. At all. That would not work. Yeah, that really wouldn't work. I don't think you can stream from your phone. And if you can, I don't know how to do it. And I don't intend to try. Because that kind of seems pointless. Why are you saying add a girl? Because Horde? Is it because Horde? Do I know you that well? Or is it because you're one of my best friends? I'm hoping it's because Horde. I mean, I'm glad that we're friends, but I don't know what you're yes you canning. You can actually, but I don't know what you guys are talking about. I never play games like that because they take life. What takes life? Sorry, I have no clue. Yes, it is because Horde. Yay! I'm glad I know you that well. Ew. Giant bee. For the bifactional woo. I guess you can be bifactional. That's fine. I mean, I'll accept it. Sometimes. It depends on who the person is. In this case, I'll accept it. It's case-by-case basis. World of Warcraft takes life. World of Warcraft only takes life if you give it your entire life. I have never given it my entire life. I've only ever been a casual player, at best. And even that might be pushing it. You are not bi. That's okay, sweetie, neither am I. I have unfortunately made... It keeps you playing and never gives fulfillment. I think that completely depends on the person, because there's so many different ways that you can play the game, and a lot of people have gotten a lot of enjoyment out of it. And if it weren't for World of Warcraft, I wouldn't have most of the friends that I have now. So, it's got a special place in my heart. But I also kind of just really enjoy killing things, which helps. The face when she missed the joke. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sick right now, okay? And I'm exhausted. My brain is not functioning well. And I'm also trying not to die. Literally and in-game. Because bad health jokes. I still don't get what the joke was, by the way. Just, you know. For the sake of honesty. Ew. These golden squares are actually honey. And I am not going to open up that beehive because, quite frankly, I don't feel like fighting off more bees right now. They're kind of annoying. Bipolar or bisexual or bicycle? Well, he meant bifactional. Wait! No! I didn't miss your joke. I was talking about WoW. Unless you weren't, in which case now I'm confused. Because I was totally talking about WoW when you said you're not bi. I mean, I guess you could also not be bi in real life. See? The second one was a joke. I'm so fucking confused right now. This is not... I said I am not bi-factional. Yes, okay, that's... Does that make you bisexual? Is that, like, what you're getting at? Not that I care, but I'm trying to understand your joke. Never mind, dear. I'm okay with never mind. Never mind works. Listen, I've taken a lot of cold medicine and other medicines to get through this day. Why not what? I don't know what we're why notting. Guys, me when I'm exhausted, I don't follow things very well. And it was fine when there was one person talking to me, but now there's like 3-ish. I mean, it kind of keeps going back and forth. Now there's 2 at this very moment. Yeah, I'm not keeping up too well. I apologize for that. Like I said, this wasn't really a planned streaming day. It kind of just happened. Because things kind of just happen sometimes, I guess. Oh, fuck. I almost died. Pro tip, don't let boulders roll over you. You gonna die. And you're gonna die too. Actually, I don't feel like killing you right now. Is that water? That's water. I spend much time on the bicycle today. I'm very tired. I wish I could spend much time on a bicycle. I am sadly way too sick to be doing any type of proper physical activity, and I really miss being healthy and exercise. Holy crap, 5 hours on a bike? That, how much riding did you do? Like, how far? 5 hours is impressive. The men's road race for, you know, the Olympic Games was 6.5 hours. The mileage was probably a little bit higher than what a normal human being would be capable of, though. I miss biking. I live in a great city for biking, too. It's actually a beautiful city to ride through. As long as you're not riding, like, during rush hour. Then it's kind of scary. Otherwise, it's a really great place for biking. And, I mean, you know, you might occasionally get hit by a car, but... Like, I have coworkers who come into work all the time because they, like, wrecked their bike. 3 times per week. That's awesome, though. I like you like my voice? Thank you. I don't get that a lot because my voice is, I guess, not as high as most females. Is good writing here. If you don't mind my asking, where are you at that it's good writing? Because I have no clue who you are, unfortunately. Your username is not one that is at all familiar to me. Holy crap, I'm tired. I've probably said that 1,000 times today. Amsterdam. Awesome. I've never been to Amsterdam. I live in the wonderful city of Philadelphia. I mean, it's not completely wonderful, but it has its moments. This music is so bad. Like, I kind of want to ask the person who composed this what they were thinking. Because it's just so bad. I saw a video of a cat on a bike in Philadelphia. Nor I, but I've been in Europe once. I mean, it was for 12 days, but it was one trip. I've seen, when I lived up in North Philly, there was a guy walking his cat, and when they got to the crosswalks, the cat would jump up on his arm and then sit on his shoulder to cross the street. And then once they crossed the street, he would jump back down and go back to walking. It's kind of always made me want to be able to walk my cat, but I don't think she'd do well going back outside. I rescued her from the streets of North Philadelphia, and I just don't think she needs to ever go back outside again. Because it probably wouldn't. He's on YouTube. Who's on YouTube? The dude with the cat? I think that might be him. I'm not sure what we're talking about. I think we're still talking about the cat. Philadelphia looked nice. Philly is, in places, a really nice city. It's got its rough neighborhoods. I used to live in one. And, I mean, there's crime, like in any big city. But, overall, it's a great city, and I'm glad I live here. I've only lived here for about 5 years, but I'm glad for it. It's been more than worth it. And I grew up on a farm. It's like New York light. Yeah, it really is. New York's a little bit overwhelming in places, and Philly is a little more, even in the Center City area where there's so much more going on, it's a bit more chill. I work in Center City, Philadelphia, and I don't feel like I'm working like on Wall Street in New York City or something. Oh, there's a honeycomb hive over here. Sometimes I want to live more in nature. Living in nature is so worth it. I grew up on a 50-acre farm, and I'm grateful for it. I mean, I didn't always enjoy it at the time because it was kind of just like me and my brothers most of the time growing up. So that kind of sucked. But like now that I live in a big city, I'm grateful for it. Honey hive. You can drown in honey. It's kind of awesome. I might actually drown in honey, because I'm not sure how to get out of it. Right. I don't think I'm going to hang out in the hive right now. This fucker needs to die, though. Maybe. I probably shouldn't be rubbing my face with the hands that were holding my cat, now that I think about it. It's probably not helping anything. Living in the city is expensive. That's one of the things that really sucks. Cost of living is awful. I mean, I don't know what it is in Amsterdam, but I know here I'm lucky to only be paying just under $700 a month for rent, and that's like really lucky. I know some people who can't even fathom a one-bedroom apartment because they can't find one they like. And this apartment's very tiny. It's definitely meant for one person and one person only. But it's cozy and it works for me and my kitty. And it was kind of an emergency move out. Our last living situation wasn't so great. But it works for us. I'm getting sleepy. Or rather, I'm getting sick of sitting in this chair. After spending 3 months basically on bed rest, it gets really difficult to exert effort even just to sit up for a while. But I'll get there eventually. Now what do I want to do? I'm going to head out, get some rest here. Thank you, A. I'm glad you stopped in. And thank you for the hugs. I miss you. Enjoy the rest of your night. I promise I'll get some rest. I'm probably gonna cut this off in about 15 minutes. I will talk to you a little later, I guess. And possibly, maybe, if I'm really lucky, maybe see you again before you move? Maybe? Anyway, have a good night. I like having friends. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this off about 10-15 minutes. Anything else you guys want to talk about beforehand? Also, by the way, I understand the hipster takeover. I live in a very up-and-coming neighborhood, so there's a very big hipster population close by. It kind of sucks sometimes. I mean, they're not bad, but it's very hipster fresh. Or, I don't know. I have no fucking clue what I just said. See, that's the kind of obnoxious thing that you say that's super embarrassing, and then you just kind of roll with it and don't care, and then it's all good. Because if anybody else cares what I have to say, then they just shouldn't be listening to what I have to say. That's about as much as there is to it. I'm gonna stream because it's something I want to try out, and hopefully the people that decide to watch it will enjoy it a little bit, maybe? And if not, then I'm glad they gave it a chance. They're all the same and all feel original. Yes. I've been told, unfortunately, a couple of times that I look like a hipster because I have hipster hair and hipster glasses. I've taken my headphones off to show this, so I can't hear, but all I'm missing out on is the crappy game music. So, these are my glasses, which I only got a couple months ago. They have wider lenses so that I can see out of them better and don't have to be looking through the frame. Not hipster, functional. My hair, I recently shaved the sides down, so when I pull it up, I've got this great, like, man bun thing going on. Again, functional, because it's fucking hot out. And I've been dealing with being seriously ill, and it's easier. And it works for work, too, because if it's down like it is right now, it looks totally normal. But it's so much lighter. And it's functional. And that's what matters to me. Like, I'm not a hipster. I am the most nerdy fucking person ever, and I love being me. Like, I don't even like identifying. I don't like labels, except nerdy, because nerdy, when it's used properly, is a good one. But the hipsters around here are well behaved. They're not awful. Which I appreciate, because they kind of keep to themselves. And I think that helps a lot. They kind of, like, stick to their area, and everything's cool. But I live in a really diverse neighborhood, where, like, there's white people, there's black people, there's Asian people, there's a monastery a few blocks away. There's half a block apart, there's a Thai restaurant and a Mexican corner store. A Mexican corner store. And, like, there's just everything, and there's so much awesome food nearby, and, like, so much culture, and it's pretty great. I live, like, 2 miles from Center City, Philadelphia, and of all of the places I've lived in Philly, and there have been a lot, because I moved here for school, so I was moving around a lot to different places. This apartment kind of sucks, but this area is by far the best one I've been in. I don't have to worry about, like, getting shot if I go out at night, like I did when I was in North Philly, where going out at night, you wouldn't even dream of it, unless it was a nightmare. You live in a very touristy area. I'm sorry. That's something I hate. I can't stand tourists. I completely avoid the touristy areas during tourist season. I don't even like tourists when I'm the one in a touristy area, like in a different city. But I don't like the stereotypical tourists. I'm fine with tourists if they know how to, you know, walk down the sidewalk and read a map at the same time. Or take pictures of something without obstructing the flow of traffic, be it vehicular or pedestrian. I just... I get so frustrated by people sometimes. And I know I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Something that I still have issues with sometimes. But we all have our issues. Lord knows I've got enough of them to share with the whole world, but hey, that's life. Tourists are really bad with bikes. Tourists are awful with bikes. And we recently got a bike share thing where they have like bike stops set up around the city and you can rent the bikes. And they're so awful. Like I mean, you can kind of tell too, like the people who are tourists on the bikes and the people who are like residents. I'm saying like way too much. But you can tell the people who are residents versus the tourists because, and I know a couple people, like I've had coworkers who have rented a bikes because they're, you know, theirs needs fixed or something. But then the tourists kind of just get in the way. And that's my issue, is no matter where you go, don't be so self-focused that you're overcomplicating things for other people. You can see from 100 meters. Yes. Tourists are something else. Like, just not... No. Oh, shit. I'm having javelins thrown at me. Alright. So, I'm exhausted. I need to go lay down. And there are Olympics to watch. So, I'm gonna cut this short. It was really, really nice talking to you. If you use Twitter, you should follow me on Twitter so I can follow you. English tourists makes sense. My Twitch name and my Twitter name are exactly the same. Makes things easier. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. I may or may not stream again tomorrow. It depends on how I'm feeling. Probably not, but maybe. Because I'm indecisive like that, and until this is officially all properly set up, I don't have to have a schedule, which is kind of nice. So, yeah. I actually figured out what I needed to with this test, too, which was the artificial lighting now that the sun's going down. Yeah. So, thank you for watching, and not using Twitter is okay. Like I said, my goal is going to be to stream Tuesday and Thursday evenings, and then on the weekends whenever I feel like it. So I'll be here. But I will be back at some point. Once I get everything set up the way I want it, I'll have an official schedule that I'll follow. Today was my first day streaming ever, so I think for my first attempt, I'm doing okay, and I guess we'll see how it goes from there. So have a nice night. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.